Lalu tes tes 1 2 3. Oke, nice. Hmm. Halo, 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 halo. Halo, 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 halo. Banter suara ya. Mik, mik. Hmm. Min, min, min. Oke, nice. Nice. Ini mana? Aduh. Asli. Dang, ding, 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 ding. Eh, marah, marah. Sepi kah jam segini? Sepi kah, bro?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. That has been slung wide. Some really good ball movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Mereh-mereh.
Nicely weighted ball. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Muto. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That could spell trouble. He's one-on-one! Neuer gets it clear.
What? Yuk.
Fiddles it through. Hazard. Dembele. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Hernandez pokes it out wide. They get a throw in.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Messi.
Oh.
Hazard.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Ruben Dias is there to clear. Alvarez. Interesting ball. Spread neatly. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's going in strongly.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass.
Dia bisanya dilepas.
Shifted upfield.
Oh, ada deh.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Strasbourg clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Alvarez. Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Wide.
Messi.
And it's Messi. Muto. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe to Messi. Rodri. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Woo.
He has found a way through. Now it's Muto.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to
Karena
make the
udah
run.
di-press sama nih, Cah.
Paris
Dia tak
Saint-Germain
mau
with their first
kasih
corner,
sama
the
sekali.
first in the game for either side, actually. Muto. Oh, what a
Man,
finish! And that was very necessary. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's a decent clearance.
Lawan dek lah.
He's looking to set free a runner. That's good play. Now it's Dembele. Crossed into the box.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, played through for the wide man. Muto. And it's Modric. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dembele. Dembele stood his ground strongly. He's a sharp little ball here. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alvarez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The ball's gone astray. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
Siapa yang bikin
goals.
kesalahan buat bencana.
So there was the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half and just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
L. Messi.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14, le numéro 9.
And we're off again.
Le numéro 21.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ball's gone out of play. Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Santai.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Has a look and plays it forward. Azar. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Great
Masuk gak sih?
chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Strasbourg are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. Mbappe? No, that's been intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Guardiola. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez makes the interception. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Gently done.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Threads one in.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
They've done it! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, good spread. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! In for the pieces! Haaland finds himself offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Valverde! And the finish!
Yes.
It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 68 minutes de jeu par le numéro 21.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Del Piero having a look.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
No, not quite.
Del Piero will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Quality ball. Can he put it away? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Attention, changement.
There's the header!
Hey.
Oh, that is a great stop! Oh, well played.
Strasbourg showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Strasbourg.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe! And he's on his way!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Upamecano gets good distance on it. He can run onto that, and the counter is on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde in acres of space out wide. Iniesta. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Valverde. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner.
Human. Hidupmu lagi. Nama musuhnya nama.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
Bang, ini harus menang-menang.
The action has already started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Diakabi. Now it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his
Alvarez! Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gets his pass away. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! Two! And we've barely begun here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hey.
He's got the shot away! That had everyone off their seats.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Untung saja.
Alvarez. He could be in here. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Modric. Modric will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Messi is behind this one.
Berarti taruhnya di sini.
Pavard.
Lama.
Modric. That has been slung wide. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Neymar. Dembele does really well there. He is strong. Rudiger. Now Van de Ven.
Riding on the storm.
And that is out of play. Alvarez has found the net here, of course. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diakabi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he thumps it clear. Alvarez, done delicately. I've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. It's Neymar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Diakabi.
Hey, sit.
Might be danger. And the shot! It's a goal! Right back in the game!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to... And one more try! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Mbappe. Skims one in. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri! And now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alah, udah kedebak lu sama
Really
orang
has
lu.
the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving.
Ah, he's given it away.
3 minutes.
And he's hits one. Muto. Chance here to counter. Now that's well seen too.
Anu nih. Terus dem.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Riding on the storm. Makanya formasi orang nggak kepecah.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14,
Lagi.
le numéro 20, Messi, le numéro 9,
And the second half gets underway.
le numéro 27,
Iya
le numéro 11,
And Dijk makes the
le numéro
interception.
21. Changement.
Otamendi calmly anticipates, and he can clear it away. Mbappe, Haaland, Del Piero, and he's onside. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Modric. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Musiala has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Musiala. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's picked his way through. De Jong. And here's the chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chooses to go back. Musiala!
Spectateur pour ce match.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps
don't
wondering what the best...
understand. Nah, ini main
De Jong.
hati-hati ya sana.
Pedri.
Ya.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ya. Mas.
Shot goal! It's a loose ball.
Kasihin.
Oh, what
Look.
another try!
Look.
And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and
He
are
might
looking...
so
He's gone for goal! Oh, that is beyond whistle, a worldie and a half. A finish of true class.
Haaland.
And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Dah lah.
It is a good
Suran
finish.
aja.
The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut
Sabar,
down, but he
sabar.
thrives in
Nice.
situations like that.
Sabar.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's
Okay.
been an absolutely
Okay.
fabulous spell
Jalan
for
lagi
them, and
dong.
they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, bisa-bisanya sikit.
Pedri. Noticeable
Well,
change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to
Yeah,
realise,
Tim.
Peter,
Yeah,
is
Tim.
that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he finish? And more and,
And
more
more and more.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how
Kasihan
many.
terpisah kan, Pak. Pakai komentar
The
dibilang
understanding
more
between
and
those
more
two
and
plays a
more.
big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Oke, kita and more lagi.
Paris Saint-Germain.
See him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a goal! He's got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And yes, it's him again. Puebla grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Haaland! Haaland! And he's managed to gift it back. Mbappe. Van Dijk cuts it out. Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Mama.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
Moved
de
on
temps
forwards. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Right around justru.
Pedri. 4 added minutes on the board. Pavard deals with that comfortably. Modric.
Apa satu?
Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Hernandez. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Oh, situ bro.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest.
Mati saja karena begitu. Ambil pemain dulu lah. Itu bagus. Mudrik. Benar-benar kurang CP ya kalau di sini. Wih, ini saya dapat blueberry ini. Otomatis dulu. Yo, dapat balik kemarin. Tak butuh CB, tak butuh CB. Alexander Isak, lumayan sih orang ini. CF tapi CF udah terlalu banyak. Ini ada di sini tracker ini. RB. Satu. Ih, Mister Lin 9 juga setiap ini. LP. Sembilan sangat betul. Sembilan enam berarti sembilan ya 95 nanti nggak sampai. Sembilan gitu sih. Gago. Sì, sì. Tapi ini udah bisa dikontrol lah. No problem. Itu.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue pour ce match.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Shoot.
And we're underway. Muto. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who can forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Gila lawan ini.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Belletti. And it's Van Dijk.
Habis.
Hernandez. Rudiger. And it's Van Dijk. Dembele. Now Modric. Cantona. Bale. Gerrard. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Sini kayak lebih masuk. Ronaldo.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mertesacker. Vieira. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Modric. Mbappe.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Dembele going face to face with his great rival. And it's Modric. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bale puts his foot on the gas. Aims beyond the defence. Good spot, he's seen the run. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain could not have chosen a worse moment.
What the?
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Hernandez. That's Rudiger. Modric. And here's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe. Bale. Cantona. And it's Vieira. Fiddles it through. Spread out to the left. Bale. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And here's Cantona. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Alvarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Semalam masuk.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely bit of skill. Cantona. Paris Saint-Germain making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Interesting ball. Drogba. Cantona. Cantona! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nami dapat tak Nami?
And now they can spring out of defence.
Udah tahu kayak gitu Jo.
Now it's Drogba. Drilled in low. Oh, this looks sharp.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. And Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Modric with the short one. Oh, good spread. There is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Je voudrais vous signaler simplement
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Paris Saint-Germain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front.
Ini aku
And
ngejar.
this is something different.
Nah kan?
Now it's just
Nah, kan?
shapes to shoot. They've scored.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Hits one.
Eh,
Yes.
mana?
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Messi looks to get on the end of this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Haaland. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Vieira. And Dixon.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71
And it's Bale.
898.
Bale goes pelting down that left-hand side. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Cantona. He is through here. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Haaland. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Gerrard. Pass is just off target. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mertesacker.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
It's there! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckham. He's got away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he spark a counter here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Belletti climbs up big. Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Le numéro 20, Messi. À leur place, le numéro 15.
Hernandez
Le numéro
gets a foot in
5.
here.
Le numéro 8.
Mbappe
Ribéry.
looking tidy in possession here. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. The final 5 minutes. Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe. Ribéry. Ribéry crosses.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Beckham. And it's Vieira. Dixon.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
4
de
extra
temps
minutes
additionnel.
added on.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Irwin. For Bale. Gerrard. And it's Bale. And he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gently done. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to...
Saturn.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Quality ball. Mbappe. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
So,
Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out towards the right wing. Done delicately. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Thank you, birthday.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Oh, what has happened here? Mertesacker. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Muto looking to run onto it. Gerrard. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless at the moment. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. And Hernandez. Gerrard. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted. There's the shot! They've scored!
La.
The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira. That's a smartly directed ball. Out to the left it goes. Bale. It's a good foot in there. Here. And the header! Modric. Hernandez. Beckham. And claimed it back swiftly. Out to the right. Beckham has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Modric. Alvarez. That has been slung wide. Beckham. And it's Vieira. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Cantona looking to add to his goal. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good spread. Beckham has it out wide and in space. And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Gerrard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Ayo bro,
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
sama AI ini loh.
So that's two now without reply.
Kurang ajar.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Alvarez. Now Modric. Messi in with the challenge. Dixon.
Kena dong. Sip.
Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Muto. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly
Boleh.
there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bikin rom aja, bro.
Spread neatly. He's found a way through.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, shooting chance!
Dalah.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0 and things are stopped.
Tim.
There's the whistle for
Ini
half-time.
kalau bisa.
So you hear the chants
Out-
of easy,
out
easy. And those are entirely justified.
Pada
3-0
baru
after
lawan
45
Ais,
minutes.
Ais,
And it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Oh, nggak ada ternyata.
That gets things going for the second half.
3-0 ya. Bisa bagi ini nih.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round.
Main cepat.
Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Jangan di situ.
That's a lovely pass. He's cut it out.
Nice.
Van Dijk.
Nice.
And it's Belletti.
Yeah.
Nicely spread. And it's Messi. Paris Saint-Germain looking to
Yeah,
pass their way through. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left.
Set dong.
Muto.
Enggak ada yang mana.
That's a decent clearance. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Alah, itunya loh yang bikin males.
Beckham. Modric. Alvarez. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's Dembele.
Alvarez dapat.
Lovely feet. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Hits one! And that has been cleared. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, they could break here. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Oh iya, aku maju satu.
Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free.
Kamu kurang ajar. Ntar, kami. Ganti dulu.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Changement pour le
Ditunggu ya
Paris
bro ya, abis
Saint-Germain.
ini ya bro ya.
Le numéro
So the
9,
manager can make a change
Le
for
numéro
the first
18.
time in the game here.
le numéro 20, Messi. À leur place, le numéro 21.
Paris Saint-Germain
Numéro
have
15.
the chance to go the
Le
other
numéro
way.
8, Ribéry. Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72 000.
Isak takes control of it and he's on the move. Played out to the left flank. Drogba, nicely aimed pass. Paris Saint-Germain are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bale is looking to set free a runner. Skims one in. Drogba, he's had it hit!
That's alert and sharp.
And one more try! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
And they win it back again.
Ini lagi, ngambilnya gitu banget sih.
Irwin. Haaland. That's a good
Ya
ball out wide.
Allah.
Irwin. Excellent challenge there,
Ampun, main juga
uncompromising.
kena AI bangsat.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of
Mau
that,
nyundul
please.
tukang sundulnya di situ, salahnya bajing.
Hernandez. Bale, who's set up one goal so far. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Beckham.
Nggak bisa.
Hernandez
Yo,
does really
siapa
well
sih
to win the
lawan
ball
dua
there.
orang kayak gitu di press?
Haaland. Haaland. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ini
Some
loh
of them
yang
aren't
tak
happy
jadi.
with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's having a good look here.
Alah,
Modric!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. And the shot!
Oke, satu.
Goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Guna juga dapat epic satu.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Very Alan.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Oh,
And it's Drogba. That's good running with the ball. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
oi,
Passes short and sharp.
Oi.
Now it's Haaland.
oi.
Adams. Irwin.
Nah, pasti main
And
belakang.
Adams. Bale. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Think that's a corner? Yes, it is. He rises! And the keeper
Gila,
couldn't
dia
hold
bukan.
it. And yes, it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So now the difference is 3. Bale.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. Dixon. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Aku juga baru main bro, santai aja.
And time is up.
Bajingan nih,
Paris
Mang
Saint-Germain
Ai. Ya, ya.
cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter.
Dream team ya. Di sini tak lihat pemainnya epic semua, kurang ajar kau bro. Bentar. Ya teman. 177 439 60. Tanda 10 menit. Oke. Ya. Cik, bentar. Gitu lah. Main dulu ala kadarnya, bro. Aku udah lihat. Oke, boleh. Ini orang divisi berapa ya? Udah lihat apa udah direct? Oke. Maldini boleh. Next. Tahu ya. Pandaiku cukup gak ya buat mana itu? Boleh backnya boleh.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. Great hit!
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody.
Foden! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ini ceritanya kalau kalah ngebantai streamer gitu orang ini.
Foden cuts out the pass, aim forwards. Son Heung-min. Foden. Oh, this is a terrific run. Foden! And the ball's come loose here. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this?
Van Dijk.
Dembele.
Is it?
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Can he finish? Goal! Inter!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, a breakthrough already. Eto.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that.
He's got a side of goal. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ribéry. And here's Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice sequence of... And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Son Heung-min with the short one. Had a shot! Woo. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Dembele. Now it's Haaland. That's very neat. And here's Dembele. Oh, smashing header! They want to be quick to recover this. Eto'o.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ribery.
Aye.
And it's Ribery. This might spell danger. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Boleh Dik.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi.
Terima kasih.
Haaland.
Sama-sama.
And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Eto'o probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Boleh lah.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ya.
Eto'o. No way through, so back it... He's got the shot away! It's there!
Ini aku yang dibantai berapa nih?
And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hernandez. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Ribery. It's a really well-measured ball. Nesta. That's a little off target. Vieira. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Foden. And he's in on goal.
Bisa.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Jauh lah.
Look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced.
Hones! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Nyerang.
They've played it short. And here's Foden, chance to finish. It's hit the crossbar.
Udah mulai tiang ya.
Foden. Foden has been caught there. It's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Great chance here from position A1. Foden against the crossbar. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ini malah bikin aku harus pakai 2 defense ini biar bisa nyerang. Oke. Ini MBF. Oke. Alanya di sini, BP-nya, CF-nya. CF juga. Jangan. Oke, sip.
Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That is ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Eto'o. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Has a shot! Oh, nearly.
Pandang.
And it's Messi. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered. I'll be Foden! It's anyone's ball now. Goes back.
Really got in his face there.
It's Son Heung-min!
Son Heung-min.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Oh,
And
yeah, they.
surely that settles it. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Yeah.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Hernandez. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Foden.
Lagi.
And he's found... Hodes!
Yeah.
It's in!
Atingan.
Surely now they are well and truly out of
Pasu
sight.
anjing.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Waduh.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bye.
Hernandez.
Oh,
Son Heung-min.
dikasih shoot sama sekali dulu.
And it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back in.
Ya,
Chance!
satu.
They've scored!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Boleh. Ini udah tadi
A
udah.
slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well played. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Eto'o. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min!
Okay.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ya lu, ya Allah, masih kena.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played.
Wah, anduk paling.
Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's going for goal! Rising over the bar.
Tahan.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland.
Alah, dah naik, right.
Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well
ini.
stopped.
Curtis.
Baliknya ini tu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Loh, di situ.
Foden. Now it's Messi. Great ball, he's in here. And it's been given away. Chooses to go back. And the shot!
Kasih.
No, not quite.
Yuk. Biar enggak anu lah. 4-4-2 kayak 4-3 gitu.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Son Heung-min, it's Son Heung-min!
Udah sih diambil tadi itu.
Messi. Hernandez.
Ya Allah.
And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min
Ya Allah.
opts to play it back. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Jalan satu.
Out towards the flank. Ah, such a clever touch.
Modric.
Modric. Showing good feet. Foden does really well there. He is strong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Eto'o.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Messi. Quality ball. Oh, they could break here. And the number on the board is 3. Foden. Son Heung-min. Now it's Eto'o. Foden. Oh, great play. Dembele.
Dah.
And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain
Gila.
cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Ratingnya dia.
And you're never going to win like that.
Ratingnya anunya. Menang di Veranya tengah ada apa? Semet lagi bang, boleh bang? Sih. Saya mau bikin room. Oke. 17770143. Ini kalau seharusnya aku udah lepas tengah bisa tadi ini. Nggak kalah banyak itu maksudnya. Kalau menang saya belum. Santai. Boleh. Tak mulut-mulut ya promosinya. Jam 9 dapat villa. Oh gitu. Gak tahu ini kemarin dapat baleti ya. Pas gacha cuma 1 kali. Baru nyoba login seminggu ini aku. Biasanya main eFootball 21 sih sama anak-anak. Cuma ini nyoba tes ini. Daripada main game bangsat itu MOBA itu. boleh jam 9 dapat villa. Villa doang apa bisa milih yang lain? Aku harus masuk grup-grupnya eFootball ini kayak.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Haaland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's really well manoeuvred. Lionel Messi, one of the greatest, perhaps the greatest ever, European Player of the Year so many times. The first of those way back as a 22-year-old, Jim, in 2009.
Yeah, and it came after such a great season. Treble winners with his side, of course, capped off with a very memorable European win in Rome.
I remember him picking up his boot after losing it when scoring that goal. Everybody recalls that one.
Yeah, and for me, that game marked a whole new period of true excellence for Messi.
Romario is fouled.
Mata.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Villa sama Snyder.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. Well, this looks from Foden! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Son Heung-min is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Haaland. And it's Belletti. Belletti. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gets his pass away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Interesting ball. Haaland. Belletti.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
No way through, so back it. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Schmeichel herring after the ball here. An instinctive delivery. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Honors!
Ya Allah.
Goal, Inter!
Dia balik badan enak.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Oh, balik badan gampang.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's tidy. Leicester does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram.
Foden. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Messi. It's a sweet ball, that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Messi. Foden! Great reaction! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Kuning sih. Lumayan lah kuning ini. Hampir ada sih kalau tak pernah.
It's a sharp pass.
Such good technique.
Ernest does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Harus dipotong dulu itu proses.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And he's got a side of goal!
Woo!
And it's Vieira. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Ya Allah.
Foden. Haaland powering forward here.
Ayo, mau kemana?
Okay, being behind at the break
Pemain
isn't
pubg
ideal, but there's
balik.
plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Mbappe.
Alah.
He's got tall. Ribery. Now it's Haaland. And he's cut it out.
Alah, Vier. Sumpah Vieranya tuh.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rabiot. And it's Ribery.
Patrick Vieira.
Son Heung-min. Hernes.
Ci sarà un
Bout
minuto
of
di
passing
recupero.
here, really easy on the eye. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Posisinya bagus banget.
Looking tiny. And Romario! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was
One,
onto
do
it
it,
so
David.
quickly and very nearly made them pay.
This possibly the last play of the half. Vieira! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but
Vieira,
just the one
Vieira.
goal so far. It has been
Vieiranya
competitive
keren.
and combative
Kalau
throughout.
kasih ke-
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Boleh, boleh.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Lascia il
So
campo
off we
per
go
il
once more.
numero 8. Deco.
Well, I think in these
Attenzione, una
circumstances, it's all
sostituzione.
about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
PR, selalu kan.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Oh, tadi
Quality
pertama
ball.
gol.
Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. Paris Saint-Germain, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from
Oh,
him.
there's a probing ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Aduh.
Oh, can he get onto this?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Foden.
Oh,
Foden!
dia jadi biarin.
What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Aduh, panggil udahnya tak biarin, Bang.
A
Kasih ruang.
two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Romario! And
Biasa,
more,
ah.
and more, and more.
Sekaligus and more.
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable,
Biasaan,
but the
keguguran aku
predictable
minta
part
lengan
was the
atas.
technique.
Can he put it away? It's in. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Perhaps deserves a little bit of
80.113
sympathy here,
spettatori.
because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bisa tuh ya?
Hernandez. Hernandez is wide and look, climbs up big.
Alah,
In he goes again. It's
satu
in.
lagi.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get...
And Romario! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Romario! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top
Oh,
draw.
tambah bukannya
Yeah, they've only got
kecil.
themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Deco. Big chance! Modric. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's looking to set free a runner. Modric. Mbappe. And it's Belletti. Mbappe. And the ball's a good one here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, they could be real chance! He has done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Rabiot.
Kasih gol nemu lagi boleh tadi.
Makalele gets across to intercept that. Rabiot. Now Modric. Modric goes steaming forward. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Hernandez.
Ya udah kolong lu.
Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mau mana dong?
Threads one in.
Aduh.
Now there's a fine ball.
Kelamaan.
Valverde.
Bisa aja 5-3.
4 extra minutes added
Oh,
on.
mau 5-3 gimana?
Van
coba?
Dijk cuts out the pass. Haaland. Fiddles it through.
Pemenang ternyata cuy ininya.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Paris Saint-Germain with a corner and hardly any time
Saya
left on the
trauma
clock.
anak-anak ini.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Turns and goes back.
Dapat pojok lagi enggak? Oh, dapat. Biar enggak banyak-banyak itu 5-3 gitu.
Corner number 2 then.
Ya
And the
Allah.
referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Iya, penyakit eFootball jeleknya di situ. Asu memang. Tapi kalau udah bisa manfaatin ya, aduh, 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 aduh. Mana tadi ya? Oh, udah bisa di-add ya? Udah keluar ya? Wah, udah gak bisa dilihat gimana ya tadi. Nah, ada historinya nggak sih? Oh, thanks bro, thanks bro. Gak ada historinya. Nanti lah, coba lawan adik gue bang. Siapa tahu gameplaynya beda saatnya. Kalau aku lebih ke umpan lambung, heading tadi tidak bisa masuk terus soal heading tuh. Mana tadi? Mau nyari pemain apa tadi? Jam 9, ini jam 8. Oh, belum nanti. Udah lah. Udah jam berapa? 2 jam lebih cuy. Pindah TikTok gak sih? Ya Pak lah naikin divisi biar gak jelek-jelek apa. Sembilan, 10, 11, 12, 7, 8. Harus win draw. Banyak sih pelajaran barusan dapat dari game, 2 game. Flashing dan shoot, stunning shoot, dan apa ya, tendangan power shoot dari tengah sih lebihan. Auto goal di guys. Wih, Liverpool menang 5-0. Gila. Di puncak loh. Liga Inggris. Sama lap itu. Keren deh. Bawah. Guru-guru. Oh, nggak jadi dong.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Emangnya fix pengaruh itu ya? Woi. Oi, sinyal. Sinyal ke apa musuh? Biar buka TikTok aja lo bisa lo gua asu. Nyala lagi nih. Harus satu. Ini.
So that's got things underway. Aims beyond the defence. Rabiot does well to get it back. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ribéry. Mbappe looking for the run. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in and on a shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment and the damage was all done.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the left flank. Has a look and plays it forward. That's headed upfield. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Belletti. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
Makasih.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lama banget ya gitu.
Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Costa Curta,
Ya,
shifted
Yeah.
upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
lamaan bukan.
Neymar. Oh, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Ribery. Gilberto Silva wins the duel this time. Some resolute defending there. He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Asking.
That has been slung wide. Mbappe. Belletti. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nicely spread. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Threads one in. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Koundé gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Mbappe. And here's Ribery. Looking
Yes,
for options for
Ribery.
movement. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Tidur malam satu gelap, perasan panas teringat jelas.
There's the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's one-on-one, surely! He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ribery, Modric mencari pemain, masih Modric. Overgoal kan Ribery lagi. Hernandez. Waduh, Modric.
Bastoni clears.
Baleti, oke,
He's not got that
Baleti
quite
salah
right.
umpan.
Now it's Beckham.
Oh,
No joy this time.
aman, ada Modric masih di
Modric.
sini.
Well, that has not
Oh,
gone
Modric
well.
salah umpan lagi-lagi, tengah yang sangat tidak bagus dari
Mbappe,
PSG.
played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, quality
Theo
clearly
Hernandez
deserted
paling beri
him
melihat
at the
temannya
crucial
kosong.
moment.
Wah,
The movement was good, but the pass lacked
Begitu juga
authority.
Indonesia main bola
A
bola.
cause of mild frustration.
sorry, Modric melakukan pelanggaran.
Yeah, he's
Main
pulled him up for
keras
that
sih
challenge.
nampaknya. Oh. Neymar nyeleding,
60
play
minutes played.
pisang ternyata perpisah.
Haaland
Oh,
might just
manja
make
dari
this.
Ribery. Melihat temannya kosong sebelah kiri.
Face to
Oh,
face
tidak,
with his great
jadi
rival.
mana ini?
And
Oke,
it's Balletti.
set.
Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Well seen. Saw
Allah.
that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Neuer will lay claim to that. Modric fiddles it through. He won't be happy with that one. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Takkan pada dirinya semua baik-baik saja.
Played out wide. Modric. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. He's had it taken off him. Gilberto Silva to Beckham. Botafogo finding their passes. Now it's Haaland. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Modric Haaland.
Ribery.
Oh, Ribery.
And the shot.
Nah.
And he nearly went all the way.
Ribery just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Bumps him off it and wins
sangat
back the
bawah
ball.
intercept dari Modric.
Modric.
Masih Modric
Oh, this
oper
is
ke
a very
Mbappe.
good run.
Mbappe umpan
gets
lambung ke
into some space.
Haaland. Tidak bisa
Beckenbauer
menyambut.
attempts a clearance.
Masih ada Rabiot di sini.
Rabiot.
Alah.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would
Masih
be most welcome
Haaland
now.
umpan lagi ke Mbappe. Mbappe melakukan flashing. Sampai
Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Truthfully, it was hard to
Interceptnya
see
sangat
any
baik
better
dari
outcome there.
Rudiger.
Shifted
Morgan,
upfield.
masih Morgan Rogas. Oh,
Muscular
pelanggaran
approach
sih,
does pay off here.
tidak. Wasitnya bangsat sekali.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's cut it out. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Fonso Davis melawan Balotelli. Oh, masuk padet.
Oh, decent
Ah,
hit.
tidak. Menit 90.
Oh, how
Bajingan.
good is that? And that may just do it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Apa? Saya mana ni? Luka menjadi nyata. Kau tak lalu berhenti luka, takkan pada dirimu. Semua baik saja. Orang ini niat banget ya.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa
Outside.
18.
And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything.
Break. Makan.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. So that's got things underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Belletti. And it's Rudiger. And Hernandez. Rudiger. Now Van Dijk. Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. And he's on a charge. Hernandez. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Paris Saint-Germain breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Paris Saint-Germain making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe. Oh, great ball! Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez. Van Dijk. And it's Belletti. And it's Ribéry. Oh, that's a key interception. Modric. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's lofted through here. And that should get the job done. Driving forward, and he's had a hit! And he can clear it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cleared away. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That was travelling. Hernandez. And it's Rudiger. It's Van Dijk. And it's Belletti. Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looking for the run.
Look, it's a run defence is disliked.
He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's neat. Ribéry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he was quick to react. Ribéry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's headed upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That's a good ball out wide. Swept in. Ribéry. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And the second half gets underway. Spread out to the left. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch onto this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good ball. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Could move up a gear here. He shifted it to the flank. Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up early in the second half. And here's the chance to counter. And he's on his way! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Aims beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's tidy. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Changement.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Interesting ball. That is good alertness. Modric. Mbappe. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Attention, changement.
Rudiger. And it's Van Dijk to Rabiot. And here's Mbappe, looking for the runner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good spread. D'Alessandro. That pass has been well intercepted. He's been picked out. Oh, can he finish? It's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rudiger. Rabiot. It's a really well-measured ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rabiot. Thinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And claimed it back swiftly. Played out to the right. Rabiot. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Belletti. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And the number on the board is 3. Looks to clip it forward. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Modric tries to clear. Out to the right. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Sama baik-baik saja. Luka-luka hilanglah luka. Kau terlalu berharga, lupa katakan pada dirinya. Semoga baik saja. Thank you bro, thank you.